Why I entered MOFA's 3-day crime wave was it was just a chance to get together with my close friends and to make a movie. You know, I would like to get any chance to make a movie, and it was just a good excuse. And everyone is like on board, like everyone else in their hectic lives and their busy schedules. You know, it's like we try to do some stuff, you know, where we can like get together and do something creatively, but when it never happens because always comes up or our schedules are too hectic. So we're like, well, this is coming along, so let's enter this and let's just make a movie. Our subgenre for the crime wave was Robin Hood. Basically what we were doing was someone is trying to get money from someone who is bad or corrupt and ultimately give to someone who is good. Now in our particular story, we actually have some con artists stealing from another person who is somewhat corrupt, but that person who is corrupt is somewhat feels guilty, but some antics ensue and something goes bad, but in the end, the corrupt person is like, they come to this realization like, you know what, this is not what I had planned on how things would turn out, so I'm just going to go ahead and do the right thing. Everything just seemed to kind of fall together on this particular piece. Like the right people showed up at the right time when they were supposed to shoot. I made a point to where I was going to feed everybody whenever they came in. I said, you know what, I'm not gonna let people worry about having to pay some money. So I'm gonna like raise the money myself and use the money I earned from my freelance projects and just pay for the whole thing, so that way nobody has to worry about it. They show up, they can do their scene, everybody gets fed. And I was actually kind of happy about that. Really, there was a couple of issues with some scheduling, but it got resolved and everything just fell together. Everybody was professional. I think I picked a great group of people who helped me out, and they made me look good. You know, I guess make sure you communicate well with your other team members. Like, you know, as far as scheduling what time they're supposed to show up, like directing the motivation of what you want from your actor. Make sure you can explain things well, and I guess above all, time management. Just stay as organized as you can. The first step is contacting the writer. You know, tell them, okay, this is our genre. Luckily, my writer was with me when we got to pick the genre, so he had like from Thursday night to Friday morning to write out a script. Then I sent out the script to the actors, basically everyone who was responsible for memorizing the lines, and you know, to my DP so he can, you know, think of a shot list. Then on Friday afternoon, Friday evening, we would get together and make a shot list and discuss how we want to shoot some things. And in the past, and I've done it a couple of times, so we basically allot, like, let's say the first 4 hours are geared or dedicated for writing and figuring out how we're going to shoot the thing. Then the next, I'd say, third of the part is principal photography, and then the last third would be post-production. And from there, you know, that's I would definitely like more time for post-production, you know, just to kind of polish everything, and but you know, that's not always the case, depending on how the shoot goes. But you know, in this particular time, this production actually, like, we've actually finished at a reasonable time. We were able to have enough time for editing, and then after that we were like thinking of some music choices and getting the editing tightened up a little bit. And so yeah, everything just seemed to kind of run like clockwork. It was a great experience, and everyone had fun, and that's the whole point. That's the bottom line. Did you have fun making the film? And I'm like, yeah. And everyone else complimented me and told me that they had a great time. And so enough said.